Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a while. Sorry I'm a little shaky today, but I'm an old man. Been a couple weeks. Been kind of busy. Thought I'd do a video on this radio of my friend's Sonar FS-3023. These Sonars are pretty sought after radios, and this one is in decent shape. It's got a few scratches on it, but cosmetically it's got a few dents in the speaker grill, but overall it's in decent shape. I just noticed after I got it back together that I'm gonna have to put some channel lights and a meter light in it. But he bought this radio off of auction on eBay and brought it home, hooked it up, turned it on. It stayed on for just a minute, and then it let the magic smoke out, and also all the magic goop out of the capacitor that went out in it. So he's had it for somewhat about a year now. I told him, I said, you know, if you'll get me that radio, I'll recap it and change that cap out and see if that was what was wrong with it. But as it turns out, that wasn't everything. But and I may I may put a link to a video if I can in the comments. There's two wires that comes out of the transformer that supplies 160 volts DC to a bridge connector in there, and one of them, the solder wasn't even attached. You could twist the wire almost round and around. Had a terrible hum in it. But after I resoldered that, took away that cold solder joint, the hum was still there. I'm sure that's what blew the capacitor. So I immediately got to checking tubes and found a 12 AL5 in the back, and I need to get this right here if I can find it. Like, we got a set of schematics. I'll do a little explaining. We finally ordered a set. I went through the tube layout, and I noticed I had a tube back in the back that was, I mean, just glowing red. And it was this tube. You see the numbers on that? That relates to a 6 AL5. And if you look at them side by side, they're the same size. They're a short, stubby tube. Well, one of them is a 6 volt tube and the other is a 12 volt tube. The 12 volt tube is what this took, and it was the received the first IF amplifier in this radio, the first received. But so we got that tube in today, put the tube in it, turned it on, and voila, we have received no hum. Does have a delay in the receive. You can hear I've got it on a dummy load, but you can hear the kind of the delay in the receive. You hear the delay. I'm gonna have to dig it deep into the schematics and see if they're supposed to do that, or if it's a relay hanging this in the radio. It's almost like a sideband relay, but we'll do a little output test on it. It's doing pretty good. To be an old tube type radio, it still has some of the original Sonar tubes in it, by the way. But I told him that if it was mine, I would go ahead and change them out. I guess I could turn that volume down, make it a little bit easier to understand me. It still has some of the Sonar tubes in it that really ought to be replaced. They test decent, but anyway, we'll do a little bit of output test on it here, see what we got on the bird meter. This average power, 25 watt slugs, top scale. Audio. So you can see it's about 4 watts average, which, you know, a lot of these old tube type radios, if you get 5 watts out of them, you're doing good average. So here's peak power, top scale. So about 12 watts, which is pretty doggone good. A lot of these radios won't do a 7 or 8 feet, but yeah, Sonar FS-23, there's the FS-3023. It's going to make him a decent talking radio. Like I said, I went completely through it, recapped it. It's got all new electrolytics in it. I haven't lined the receive up on it. I may go through it. These are a little different than some of the ones that I fooled with, but like I said, I do have a schematic on it that tells me how to line everything up. So yeah, Sonar FS-3023. Had quite a few people coming and watching our videos, and you know, it's definitely appreciated, because again, it's not about me, it's about these old radios. I've had some other people contact me and, you know, say they have several. Had a gentleman message me yesterday or commented on one of the videos that I done. He had several, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the interaction, and you know, we're slowly but surely gaining subscribers. And you know, I tell you, talked a little bit of DX over the past couple weeks. It's been kind of quiet here lately, but the more and more people I talk to, the more and more that I find that are talking on these old radios. Talked to a guy up north last week that was talking on an old tube type courier, and I've got those couriers stacked up over here right now. I've kind of went on a buying spree and bought a bunch of them, and redid several of them. They're interesting to fool with. They really are. I've got one that's about to whip me though. But anyway, spread the word, folks. Tell them to come and watch. Subscribe if they like. Comment if they like. I've also got a Facebook page. It's Vintage CB Radio at its best. Have tons and tons and tons of people following me over there. Not a lot of interaction, but more and more every day. I mean, it's getting to the point where I have 2 or 3 every day that's following me. And I've got to do a little content, a little video over there. Most of it's just pictures, but yeah. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoy. Once again, the star of the show today is a Sonar FS-3023. I'll get it right one of these days. Going to have a few videos coming up here shortly on some radios. One radio that I've got back. It's not a tube type radio, but it's a vintage radio. So, good evening, folks. Thanks again. Shoe shine, boy. Vintage CB Radio at its best. See ya.